penis?
Mother, do you think they'll try and break my home?
Window update. Bruce.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Barry! I swallow cum.
Hey, penis. I'll suck your dick. I love guys. Hey, penis.
Okay, guys. By the stench of me.
I eat cock.
I swallow cum.
By the stench of me.
Fucking my heart's racing like 10 motherfucking thousand feet.
Mike Morse! Mike Horse!
Mike Morse!
I eat cock.
I am gonna suck him off.
Dick taste.
Shuli Network. Always remember, Shuli is a dirty gifted membership machine.
Frida Shuli.
So the doctor's told me, oh, too much inertia.
Hello.
Hello. I love you, Bob.
He's with Bullet.
Hi, my name is Joni Goldstein.
What's happening, boys?
Haystacks Calhoun. Do I have to pay for it?
They tried to railroad us.
Haystacks Calhoun.
Can I taste it first?
What is it?
Fuck Shuli. Fuck the Shuli Network. And Fiasco, they can go suck that.
John, your nose looks like a piece of chewed gum. Oh, wow.
I'm right here, motherfuckers. Fucking my heart's racing like 10 motherfucking thousand feet.
Joe, producer Joe?
I'm ready to blow a guy. I'm drunk. I swallow cum. I am gonna suck him up.
Yeah, just Papa. I've
been. What about me, Bob?
I am gonna suck them up.
I eat cock.
I swallow cum.
Hey, penis.
Bigger, bigger. Make it bigger. Don't make it bluer.
I'll suck your dick.
Oy vey, guys.
Big dick.
Dick taste.
Big dick.
Dick taste.
I eat cock.
Distribution. Distribution.
No way. Wow.
Look here, look here.
I tried to run over a gas station attendant.
It's time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffin, you son of a bitches.
Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go Gotta wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Hey, penis. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Welcome to the BS show. Little start to your week. We're going to try and help move it along with the rest of you. Hope you're enjoying your Monday. Odds are you're not. Who really does? But we are. We're here to change that. Welcome to the Shuli Network. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notifications, member up, do all that fun stuff, and just kick back, drink your coffee. Shuli's dad impressions. Shuli, am I dead or alive?
As your dad, he wants you to read that.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Shuli. This is how he used to wake me up every morning for school. He would just repeat my name, like he'd go, Shuli, Shuli, Shuli. And I go, I'm up. I would just scream. I'm like, please stop. Yeah. Shuli, quick question for you. Am I dead or am I alive? Like Bob Levy. The fact that my dad knows your name is hilarious. Every time he brings it up. Are you still working with Bob Levy?
We know how he can get.
Yeah. I go, I am. He goes, does he still do the thing with the whipped cream and the woman's asshole?
The anus.
So he's retired. He's retired that bit.
Yeah.
So he will not be coming to the Huntington Beach show, my dad. Actually, he might be. If he's still out there, I'll bring him out. Yeah. If he's still out at my brother's, I'll bring him out.
No, daddy retired. Sometimes when you get to a certain age, you have to give up dessert.
Listen, you can only eat blue cheese for so long, you know?
Old Israeli proverb.
Right, right. They teach that. How's everybody feeling?
Sometimes you crave Russian dressing.
Russian's like one of my favorite. Like, you know, blue cheese. Like I'm not a fan of really, and like I really wouldn't get that kind of salad if I did get a salad. because I'm not a fan of salads, but unless they have like Russian dressing, you got to have chopped up eggs, you got to have the cucumbers, you know what I mean? Like a good salad is good, but it's got to be a good salad. Or the what's the presidential salad that they give you, the good one, you know what I mean? The one that they brag about, Caesar salad.
Caesar, all hail President Caesar, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got Forrest Gump here today.
I picture you as a Thousand Island guy. You a fan of Thousand Island?
Thousand
dressing?
Island, yeah. Oh, that's what I like. Thousand Island. Not what did I say I liked?
You said you like Russian dressing.
Oh no, I hate Russian. I like Thousand Island. That's fucking
we stand
crazy.
with Ukraine dressing.
I do.
Here.
I actually do. But you know, a salad is like, come on, stop it with that. You know,
what he
Shut
meant.
the fuck up. You know
what he meant.
I mean, upper.
Look how he.
I fucking hate those people.
I did the White House dinner, and Mr. President, I believe I'm giving a salad.
Yeah,
I'm more of an ambassador salad man myself.
Don't you do a song, man. No, but it's a Caesar salad is a fucking tasty salad. You know, sometimes they're a little cheap with the Caesar mix, but you know what I mean. But it's unbelievable.
You got to try Israeli salad. I got to have you try that. It's really good. It's diced up cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, little lemon juice, and then it occupies your house, and you have to leave. So it's a fantastic salad. You knew I had to throw something in there. Everything else was real except for the occupying part. The salad will not occupy your home and your family.
I can't believe that.
Do you keep it in your attic?
Got painted into a corner. that he doesn't even like blue cheese.
Right. No, I just never like blue cheese.
I know,
it's okay if it's real, like in a really good restaurant. It's really good because it's like it's made fresh.
Guess what? Bert Kreischer hates taking his shirt off. Now he's locked in. He can't not take his shirt off.
Do.
Nothing. You know, that's how it works when you're a mega star.
We got to get that young kid on here.
Yeah, we do. I'll reach out to him.
I hate being fat, but it's my thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
You wanted to lose weight years ago, and we all sat you down. We said, at this point, it's career suicide.
Yeah.
You know?
And we're hoping for real suicide.
Yeah.
You guys rock. Thanks for the laughs. Thank you, Mr. Valentine. Pleasure to see you.
What is this? Every now I'm not going to get it. You see how you fucking people are? You say one thing a little off, and you run with it.
I don't trust Sunday Jen. I feel like she's going to defect to the Stuttering John Network. Uh-oh. There's a possibility, you know?
We all are.
But yeah, it's so tempting to run over there. I mean, how could you stay away?
I'm all clogged up today, so I might want to go over there.
You're all what? Clogged
up. Yeah,
Me too. I'm clogged up. Anthony doesn't sound great. He looks worse, but he sounds terrible. Mike, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Fuck him.
One thing I didn't want to hear. Orion, thank you for gifting one.
Hit
I'm
like,
all wet.
subscribe, and turn
I'm all
on
wet.
accept gifted memberships.
Why do you play a drop and then talk through it yourself?
He's a
Why would you
fucking
do
idiot.
that?
That's why. He's always trying to fucking visit people. Stop it.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, why do you always got to, like, somebody goes somewhere, you got to be like, find out how far it is. Right?
Yeah, why are you interested in distance and shit, dude?
Yeah,
What's
why do you
wrong
want to
with
hang
you?
out? Like, oh, you know, that's not too far.
Well,
So what? It's too far when you're not invited.
I mean, talk about inviting yourself to somebody else's vacation. It's called a vacation for a reason, Joe.
Yeah. Specifically to get
Oh,
away.
boy.
No, why do you want to bother people?
Because I'm a lot of fun to spend time with, Bob.
No, you're not. I've hung out with you.
Bob's got a point.
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
I was gonna say he didn't fire back after you said that. He's like,
what am I going to say? He nailed
well,
it.
you could hear him thinking back. When did I hang out with him? And then he's like, "Oh yeah, that was pretty boring."
Yeah, he's like, Mike, Mike, you're going to Florida. That's not far from us. And I'm like,
you know, there's a guy on YouTube that sounds just like Frog that does a show. What is this guy's show that he does?
So the show that he's on is a financial audit. It's called financial audit. And the guy, people come and they bring their bills and he basically tears them apart for what they spend money on. And the guy on this particular episode was like a gamer YouTuber.
Okay.
And he actually got in trouble because he didn't pay his taxes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy, Chippy.
He's also 12.
I watch the show regularly, and when I saw this guy, there was something about him that I thought you guys might enjoy.
I mean, you heard that description of that show. Then to follow it up with "I watch this regularly" is insanity.
It's more fun than it sounds.
Sure. Magellan gifted 5. Thank you, Magellan.
Adele.
So in
Look at
case
this,
you wondered why I didn't want to hang out with you, Joe, I think that story
Yeah.
is the answer.
Puffy gifted a 50 bomb. President Caesar, all hail.
I meant like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I meant.
Of course.
You can't make one mistake with you fucking. One little thing is off by a little bit, and you fucking run with it.
Well, who was Caesar?
This guy's been on Financial Audit, the show.
If that's true, that's boss.
That's boss. Ugh.
What did he say?
Reason number 2, I'm never going to hang with you.
If that's true, that's boss.
I hate you.
I hate you more. What do you think of that?
If
I
you
hate
had
the-
a presidential salad, you would go, this is good, right? I'm just saying. If somebody goes, what kind of salad? I have presidential. I go, hey, I'll try that. That sounds, I'm going to come up, right? President.
Even better, Bob, you see the choices of salad on the menu, and you see one that says presidential. You're not going to go with that?
Oh, no, I'm fucking creating it today.
I like it.
I just got to get her to pick up salad.
Right, and then pick up the actual salad that I'm creating. And then you and Prince could have a salad off.
Yeah.
Who?
Toss
Prince.
salad
Prince Grisette, our local resident expert
Oh, okay.
chef.
I thought you meant Prince. I'm like, he's dead.
He's dead, but we'll bring him back for this.
Wait, you can make a presidential sandwich too, Bob. Happy day. Yeah, and soup. There's a whole meal. Soup, salad, and sandwich. I said, she goes, what do you want for dinner? I go, you know what I'm in the mood for? A sandwich. Because I said, get some cold cut. But he goes, I'm going to get you a roast beef sandwich. So she got 2 of them, right? And she brought me in a half. I had it. Then I went and had another half. Then I went and laid down last night, and I grabbed another fucking half.
Wow.
And
How
it
big
was
is that
like
sandwich?
what?
How big is that sandwich?
It was
3
half.
halves?
It was like this. There was 3 of these I ate. From the day till midnight.
What else is on it? Just roast beef?
Roast beef. Lettuce and
cheese?
tomato are bullshit. I don't want them. Okay. Roast beef, Swiss cheese, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, pickles. Cut. Fucking amazing. I can live on sandwiches.
The story makes me want to eat a shotgun.
This motherfucker will eat anything. He's so fucking fat. It's unbelievable. Where's my hammer? I ate it.
He's eating sandwiches, shotguns, thyme. He's eating everything.
But if you put lettuce and tomato on a fucking roast beef sandwich, you're basically eating a sandwich, a salad. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
ridiculous. It's no lettuce and tomato just makes a color that looks good. It's not good unless it's a Whopper. It's the only thing it's good on. So fuck you and fuck your lettuce and tomato.
Caesar was an emperor. Russian dressing is Thousand Island dressing. For fuck's sakes, Bob, open a book, history or cooking. It won't matter. You'll still suck at both.
Wow. This is the guy that's with 1 victory and I have 3. Oh my God! So that means that I have 3 and 1. That means I'm like 750 and you're 250.
Bob has 3 halves. There you go. That's all you need to know.
No, because that's what it is. There was 2 different ones.
No, 3 halves don't make a right.
They don't.
They did
So
last night. I'm telling you, when I was eating that thing, I was going num. I was, when you really enjoy food, and the dogs, the fucking Perry's looking at me from like an inch away. I'm like, no, and she just backed off because they know it's good. They're like, there's no lettuce on that shit. Even a dog won't eat lettuce.
But Bob, it's not that they know it's good. It's not like you're eating something and the dog goes, "That looks terrible. I'm not going to sit next to him." It's food. It's food. They're gonna sit next to you every time you eat something.
They no, but Perry was like, motherfucker. And Perry like, because I ate it in the. Oh fuck, I can't say I ate it in the bed because she was sleeping. That's why I ate it.
You ate roast beef in bed?
No, because if anything gets on my chest, I just move it off that way to the dog. No,
of course, that's what the dog's there for. It's like a vacuum with 4 legs.
But it was amazing. You know, it was fucking. I was watching my house looker guy that walks around going, "This is the dinner place where they made a beautiful dinner for the family." And in the bedroom, she would suck her man's cock until he.
So you're doing your own narrating, as you call him, the house looker guy.
Yeah,
yeah. I like that.
I like it.
3 halves plus a negative equals a positive. That's a professor teaching us that, folks. So you know it's right. Roast beef is the most sensual of all deli meats.
You ain't fucking kidding. If it's right, like you don't want it really dark. You want it like red, like in Staten Island. You would get it like it was like fucking. You know, there's probably blood on it. You know what I mean? But when you get like you go to Subway is you know what I mean? That's what's wrong with your life? If you go to Subway, I want to stand there and just heckle people going in there. It's ridiculous.
I love when they go, I'll have a foot long. I'll have extra amount of this shit, if you don't mind.
It's not meat.
So glad you fellas are all back. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for all the constant laughs you bring us. We love you. Oh, hey, Don. There's Allie. There's Allie or Pally. You there, Don?
What's wrong with your life?
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, Allie said hi.
Oh, hey, Allie and Tony. Congratulations on everything. Horns up.
Gifted, Allie and Tony gifted 10. Let's go.
Hold on. I swallow cum.
Hold on.
I love how fast you put the call. You go, God damn it, I can't blow 2 cocks. I got coffee in my hand.
Muppet.
Carmela, surely when you come to Huntington Beach, I'll point you to the best Jewish delis and dispensaries. Bob, I'll bring you an unopened bottle of honey. Let's fucking go.
Thank you.
I can't wait. Good morning, my nogas. What it do? What it do? Look at the size of those feet. My God.
Is there such thing as a presidential salad yet?
Actually, I found a picture of one.
Okay, there is.
Yes.
Oh, let's see it.
Oh, I didn't download it.
Oh, you wanted to
I just thought I would mention it.
Oh, that's not it.
No, that's it. Google it. That's what comes up.
That's what they make at Katz's Deli, I think. Great show Saturday night, guys. Thanks for all the laughs. Hope everything is going well, Shuli. Luke B. Yes. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it.
Playing with the ball.
Saturday night was a hit, man. Although I heard a rumor, and you guys let me know if this is true or not, but I understand a couple of comics got together before the show to work out that they don't step on each other's toes with certain material. Was anyone a witness to that? They can speak up?
Yes, I seen it.
Who was it?
Mike was like, me. He comes up to me and he goes, should I do my puppet thing tonight? And then John hears him and goes, I got puppets too.
Oh,
shit. Like, oh, God. Now there's puppets going around. Oh, yeah. Fucking everyone's fucking, you know.
So
and then Vince was there, so I grabbed Vince and brought him on stage.
So there was a puppet discussion before the show started between
but it worked.
Gensel and Mike.
You can do 2 puppets, I guess. I mean, people can, you know, it worked very well.
Is it still? Yeah, go ahead.
It's not an uncommon road comic discussion.
Right.
To have two men over 40 go, hey, I'm going to do the puppet thing tonight. I also have puppets.
Over 40 in their 50s.
I was trying to be nice.
Speaking of over 40, Zen did a set.
Zen did a real fucking set. He fucking motherfucker. This motherfucker won't go on. If he doesn't see a light, he just keeps going. This motherfucker. Mike, I'm in the back. Vince and what's his name is there? The high pitch. And Mike goes, how long is he doing? And I go, 20. And he goes, well, he's about 30 now. And I'm like, what? And I'm just screaming. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I made it clear, 20, you know what I mean? The fucking, It has to be fucking, you know, because the room
It was like
has a
Chappelle
set.
dropping in at the cellar. It's like, all right, let's just sit back.
I
man. It's gonna
was
be a
like,
while.
I got on my stool. I was sitting down, just pointing at people and talking for shooting the shit. But
Smacking his leg with the mic, and then he's like, "You waitresses don't have to be anywhere for the next 5 hours, right?"
Well, here's how it works. Because when you work with a lot of old people, like you don't know if they're having a fucking cardiac arrest in the back or a stroke. So you
Don't
have to
even try
go,
to make
you
it
go
a
and
fucking excuse.
I can't just cut the show short if I don't see a light because I'm just going to keep going because it might be a medical problem.
The only light you ever see is the refrigerator light. That's the only fucking. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a fucking goddamn refrigerator in the back of the room and then open it when it's fucking 20 minutes. It's
How great would it be?
You don't expect this to happen. You know what I mean? You're in the back talking to people. You're not looking at your watch the whole time. You tell people what time they should do, and that's it.
How great would it be if he's on stage and there's a fridge right to the side of the stage, and all of a sudden we open it and he goes, "That's my time, guys. I got to go. You've been great."
Oh no,
Just
we're
walks
doing
up.
that. We are doing that because this isn't the first time.
No.
This is
No, it's not.
It's this motherfucker. Jesus Christ! It's like they're gonna give you food or something if you go longer. Each minute after, you know.
I mean, listen, then light me. I don't understand what to tell you. Enlighten me because I don't know. What the
I
fuck's
go
going on.
that he
Sometimes
goes.
I
I go. They
lose time up
let
there.
the lady back, and he goes. She was on the site. I go. Time your fucking self. Put a fucking.
You don't record yourself when you're up there.
I put my thing
I
right.
don't
My
put
phone
my-
is on the stool, right next
Yeah.
to my beer or whatever it is. And when I take a sip, I look and just see where I'm around.
Speaking of
See
phones,
where I'm around.
Maybe
Speaking
you
of
should tie,
phones, go
tie
ahead.
2 watches together so they fit around your wrist, and you can time yourself.
put like a belt watch.
What
But
were
speaking
you
of time, this motherfucker is like, Bob's got his phone in the back. He won't go on stage until he gets the lowest number on his phone from his fucking his his little
because it's good
OCD
luck.
things. Yeah, he goes. What I do is I put the timer on and I stop and I started and I got to get the lowest number. So I'm trying to beat 19 right now. He kept on doing it. He's like, 16.
Stop.
Okay, good.
Stopwatch, right? He puts it on
Yeah,
stopwatch,
yeah.
and he has to get the lowest number. But my question is, why
I'm
not?
I'm the maniac.
I know everybody's a maniac, but my question is, when you're doing the stopwatch thing, so you hit start, and then you hit stop right away.
Yes, it's with one thumb and another thumb.
Yeah.
2 thumbs.
2 thumbs up.
You don't trust the same thumb that started it to stop
Yeah.
it, huh?
No, you can't because that'll be longer. I like it like but
Oh,
Bob,
so it's
Bob
like
got pissed at me in Poughkeepsie because he was going for a personal best of 16, and he finally got it. And I'm standing right next to him. I go, 15 would be better. Fuck you.
I've gotten 14 before, so.
Nobody saw that, so nobody believed.
All right, Perry the truck. Oh, I'm closing that road. I'm fucking closing it. Perry!
Hey, John, it's me, Joey C again, John. Super chatting. What's going on? Shuli, at Bob's Furniture, will you be nervous to running into John and Vince? Yes, absolutely. Well, Vince would have to bring high pitch, otherwise, who would let him into the fucking funeral? Nobody knows.
All he is. That's the funny thing.
Huh?
I'm gonna outlive all he is. There's no.
No, I heard you. I just wanted a clean drop of it, so when he died, we could play it.
At the memorial.
Yeah.
I see, Doodle got. Look, Doodle had a good weekend with me. We went and walked. We went to a park, and we chased a truck and stop it.
Thank you. I'll take some presidential salad with some blue cheese from your ass and say, please, Dodo. Don't be rude.
Man.
Danny Bonaducci likes Russian dressing. Hello.
Yeah, I think it's girls from Russia. So.
Good morning, my no-goes. What's up, Reels? My man.
No-go sounds like fucking breakfast cereal.
It does sound like some snack or something. No more frog bits, please.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
For Mike and Zen, F you, Shuli. F you, Bob. Son of a bitch.
Wait. Somebody has a question. Vince, Reels, Bob, why was Vince back? Well, I went out to have a cigarette, right? And I seen them pulling up, and Vince is driving. So his seat is all the way up. And I go, where's high pitch? And I go, oh, shit, I thought he was in the back seat because his seat was all the way back like it was in the back seat.
Yeah. High
Like
pitch. Remember the first Police Academy when that guy Hightower, Bubba Smith, the ex-football player, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was one of those old hatchbacks, the Honda hatchbacks, right? And he opens the front door, rips the front seat out, and sits in the back seat and drives. That's I imagine the same thing with High Pitch. If it was High Pitch's car, he would have had the police lights on.
Yeah.
This fucking guy has an undercover cop car that he drives around in. And people think he's a cop because every cop's overweight in New York. So
the size of Starsky and Hutch. So.
Yeah, he gets out. They go, wow, that guy's a real officer. They go, look at him. He can't breathe.
Halt!
Freeze and come back this way. Mike's puppets, far better. Add them to the awesome. That's the other thing I wanted to ask you about is it still frustrating that it fucking kills when those goddamn puppets come out? I mean,
no, it's fine.
It used to drive us nuts backstage. We'd be like, look at this fucking asshole with his puppets.
This fucking clown.
This fucking clown blowing the goddamn roof off this place. People are like getting emotional during his fucking bit.
But
They're
you
like,
want that. You want the axe in front of you killing. Otherwise, you can't have horse shit in front. It just doesn't work.
You need serious puppeteering. I agree with you.
Yeah,
the man brings to the table.
And listen, and Kensel, the guy you brought, did a great job, and
he did.
And he really adapted. Do you have the picture? There it is.
Oh wow! Look at that. Yeah. He knew exactly how to dress for our fan base. Look at him.
They never knew you weren't even there. It was great.
He burrowed up to the stage.
I love it. Right. Snowman Dan, member for 4 months. Looking forward to Governor's March 30th. March 30th, we're at Governor's in Long Island. March 29th, we are in Point Pleasant at Uncle Vinny's. And those tickets, as well as the big one, Huntington Beach, California, May 17th and 18th, available at bsshowlive.com. Get them. They're selling fast. Very few comps available. We got to give one to John because he said he wants to come to the show. So let's see.
We're not
put up or shut up time. Huh?
We're not comping him.
Why? It's not going to cost us anything. We'll end up giving it to a fan. He's not going to show up. He's a big pussy. He's not going to do anything.
We do have a moment from backstage.
What is this wee shit?
A moment from backstage? Yeah, I want to see this.
What is this wee stuff?
We is in like the royal we.
Like the presidential we.
PA, we're getting ready to start this shit. We got the host on right now, crushing, and Bob is just fucking. He is just fucking amazed by these potato chips.
It's unbelievable. Why do I look like fucking? That's a horrible picture.
Well, there's no filter on it.
I look beautiful.
He's going. These are unbelievable. There's salt, pepper, and vinegar.
Just an idea of how wild it gets backstage before these shows.
It's a little different now, yeah. But that is those potato chips were like they were vinegar and they were salt and they were crunchy and like I don't like other potatoes, like not potatoes. I mean potato chips. Like, I like regular potato chips. Why they went off on barbecue and all that, I have no idea.
At Governor's, you got to eat.
Yeah, why does Bob's hair look like white as snow? It's because of the fucking lighting.
You both look dead.
Oh, shut the fuck up, honey. You do the same thing. You fucking blind me with the fucking light when I'm cooking.
At Governor's,
when bothers in, he never sees the light.
Exactly. Maybe that's why the fuck.
A good one.
My hair is fucking a mixture of two colors, black and white. It's
I was just saying, at Governor's, you gotta eat the chips again, and as you're eating them, fuck, never mind, I forgot it. I bailed. Never mind, I lost it.
Boo.
It's like double Dutch. You're waiting for 8 jokes to go by, and then by the time you get to yours, you're like, I don't remember the fucking joke.
It's tea and then it's vinegar and salt and pepper chips.
Oh, now I remember. Backstage at Governor's, you got to eat those chips and rip your shirt open and go, woo! So we show the difference between then and now.
I mean, it doesn't take much to make this guy fucking happy. He's getting ready. He's fucking doing his voodoo. I'm gonna go on in a few minutes. We're gonna have a
And
great
stay
time.
up forever.
I only stayed up for like an extra 3 minutes.
No, you didn't. No, because Mike goes. Because Mike goes in. He comes in and he goes, "How long is he supposed to do?" I go 20. He goes, "Well, he's about 27 to 30 right now." And I'm like, "What? What?"
Well, Mike does that to fuck with you because he knows that.
No,
you're
you fucking overweight over time.
That's not true. The guys who ran the place said I only went over like
because
3 or
they're
4
being
minutes.
nice. They're nice fucking people. Because they probably heard me in the back going, "Tell them to get the fuck off."
I vouch that's what he was saying.
Can I call in a surprise witness to this?
Yes.
To this case. All right,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, I call in me. I'm the surprise witness. Mr. Zenhauser, do you recall performing with me at Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester?
Yes. Oh no.
Mr. Zenhauser, how many shows did we have that weekend?
4, right?
4 shows.
No.
Mr. Zenhauser, the first show of the weekend. Do you remember how much time? Hold on, I got to make it sound like a congressional. Do you remember how much time you were supposed to do, Mr. Zenhauser?
I don't have that information in front of me at this time. I can't answer that question without my laptop.
Well, let me enlighten you because I see you're getting the meat sweats while I'm questioning you. Mr. Zenhauser, you were supposed to do 20 minutes. Do you remember how much time you ended up doing, Mr. Zenhauser?
I don't have that information in front of me right now. I can't answer that at this time. And for the record, I'm always getting the meat sweats.
Mr. Zenhauser ended up doing 30 minutes instead of 20.
Yeah, it's
Eerily similar to what you're describing.
Well, and listen, nobody fucking times you right at these clubs.
No,
you got to time you.
Believe me,
You
yeah.
got to time
I'll
you.
time me next time, and then it'll be fine.
No,
I'm the
because
only
now
one I can
people,
rely
now
on.
people want you to go. Now they're expecting it. Now it's part of the show.
No.
They're going to be like, no, you're fine. You're going to look at your watch. You're going to look at your phone. You're going to go, I think I got to wrap up. They go, no, you're fine. Your time's off.
Bob's
Keep
already
going.
acting like Rain Man without the toothpicks. He's like, I gotta have my tooth. No.
No, because it was like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, here's the way it looks. The show, which goes long for what I like before I go up, is going to be around an hour. And that shouldn't be, the show shouldn't be an hour or more before I hit the stage.
Right, because then he's got to do the whole watch
We
thing.
started at 8:15. You got up around 8:15.
No, we didn't start at 8:50. We started earlier. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. Look at the fucking light.
You made this burrito. Eat it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Exactly.
Shuli went 20 over for Colin Quinn once. Colin was furious. Sure the fuck was.
Because of the fact that you're in front of a good room, okay?
Yeah.
You're in front of a good room, okay? It's easier, okay? If you were sucking a dick, would have you went over? That's what I say to people when they do that. It has to be run. Because why do you think they ask for time? What music you want to go up? They ask for that for a reason, so everybody in the place knows what's going on.
Lessons from the road with Bob Levy.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna? I can fight with you till I'm blue in the
can't
There's
face.
nothing to
win.
fight about.
There's nothing to fight about.
You just go, yeah, I went over. Sorry.
All right,
it won't
I went
happen
over.
again.
I'm sorry. It won't happen
Yeah.
again and again and again.
Yeah, there you go. That's all.
It won't happen the 4th time. I promise.
Well, yeah,
I
there,
just-
isn't,
I-
there isn't going to be a 4th time.
That's where I was waiting for. I was
Yeah,
waiting for
there
the
you
big
go.
one. Yeah,
Now
now
we
you're
wrapped it
fired.
up.
Good. Now you're fired.
I had to, yeah, we wanted to do it live on the air on our show, like the pals that we are. Shuli, what would it sound like if High Pitch Eric, Riley, Martin, Jeff, the Drunken Bob? All right, Dingus, give me a minute here. Let me work on something. Jesus Christ.
We're not watching. What's up, Leslie? We're gonna have a great time tonight. Thank you very much for all the people who are coming out. It is fucking. It is. We're killing it out there. This place is almost packed. Ooh, sorry. I said almost packed. Anyway, Just wanted to check.
Oh, that hallway adds about 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I never noticed
Yeah.
that.
Have a
I
nice
thought they made
Saturday
it
night.
smaller.
I thought you were in a capsule for the space show.
Night.
Go fuck yourself.
That's the backstage I know and love. Go fuck yourself. Love it. What a great time. And thanks,
Yeah, it was-
Kensel,
it
for
was a
coming
lot of
out
fun.
Yeah.
and stepping up and really appreciate it. Good dude, man. Good
Yeah.
dude.
I love John.
Where's that thing with your voice, with the guy with your voice? I want to play a little bit of that.
I heard that you used to have a YouTube channel, but you quit
did,
because people thought your voice was fake.
Yeah, for the most part, I got to 100,000 subscribers.
All right. I mean, this is insane, right? This is insane. hello, fella. I found 2 white horses for you.
Mr. Adams.
It's like an American Andre the Giant. Is great.
I wonder if he got a haircut after me that day.
Like I say, it's fake. It's not fake, right? I don't know this fucking.
No, it's not fake. That's actually why he stopped doing YouTube, because I guess people would troll him saying that it was fake.
Hi, I'd like some help with my taxes this year. Are you making fun of me? No.
About 2 years, which was really good. A lot of growth there. I got 50,000 my first year, but yeah, it was just there was so much hate towards the voice. I was like, it's just not worth it at that point.
That's
If
what we
he
did.
vapes, I'm gonna shoot a load on myself.
Yeah, he talks to you with mid vape. What does he do if he has to go to the witness protection program? Like, what are they going to do to his voice?
I've always had a fascination with numbers. You know, numbers are everything for me. I've loved them all my life.
Mr. Shuli, you've been a part of the Columbo gang for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
How many hits were you a part of?
It really is. It really does sound like a hitman behind a sheet, you know, with a voice changer.
I mean, there's always things to complain about,
Always things to complain about for sure. You know, YouTube full of hate out there, but there's a lot of good to it too.
but it's also a great.
You can't even look up to him.
That way,
Yeah, this guy, we got to get on. We got to get him on low pitch. We got to get this guy.
Yeah, we definitely have to get this guy on.
Oh, please reach out to him. Ask if he'd come on and just say, you know, say you're being bullied for your voice and you'd like some advice from. No, ask him if he'd come on for a serious financial.
So, would you like to come on our show? Yeah.
Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me?
He's gonna think Joe's trolling him.
We should get high pitch on to interview him.
So, tell me about finance. Well, it's just the show's called Opposite Ends. You know, It's fucking,
People tuning in for the first time, they're going to fucking jump out a window.
oh my God, Frog interview 1-on-1, high pitch. Oh my God.
you owe IRS debt.
Yes, yeah, that is exactly why I was.
Okay, so how much did you make from YouTube?
My first year, I think I made about 40,000 on YouTube.
It's incredible.
But that was my first job ever. Like, I didn't have any jobs before that. No.
What were you doing? What was it?
Before that?
No.
Suicide hotline. I would scare the people into not killing themselves.
You rang?
Yeah. Oh, I did a lot of voiceovers for demonic possessions. You know, the usual.
What was the YouTube channel?
I was a gamer, just YouTube gaming.
That's like the low.
Oh my God, I would watch that guy play anything. Are you kidding me?
You sunk my battleship.
I have to rescue the princess from the castle.
What's the like revenue you can get?
100%, yeah.
And you made 40,000.
Sometimes I would just read old scripts of Gunsmoke.
Yeah, it was mostly just like some good negotiations with sponsors and stuff like that. But
That's still incredible. And you were not setting 30% aside.
no, I said I was 0% aside doing that.
That's lower than 30.
Yeah, that's a lot lower than 30, unfortunately. And
Well,
I learned after
why?
that first year that, you know, I needed to set aside 30%. And after that, I was really trying to, but I was just like super stretched on income at that point because
You just didn't know.
yeah, I just didn't know. It
No
was
one
my
told
first
you?
job. No, not really.
Well, I mean, did you live with your parents during this?
Yeah, I lived with my mom during that time.
And
Bob, can I get some breakfast? Sure, coming right up.
Whole family.
what you said, your mom?
Yeah.
Was she
yeah.
like, yo, taxes are a thing?
Yeah, she was a little bit. I just didn't really take it seriously, which was my biggest issue there.
I would be calling my school, telling them my kid's sick. Like,
Oh, every day. You kidding me?
This is my dad, Mr.
Does this sound like a joke to you?
Yeah. I think my first year I owed like $8,000 in taxes. I was playing a game called Ark. It was
I love
it was a
Ark.
very big game. Like, it was a great game at the time.
Yeah.
And I was doing the PvP category, which is really hard to make content in. Like,
PvP?
Okay.
you pretty much just had to really hope and dream that you were finding the right.
All right, I'm done with this guy.
Yeah.
Good voice.
That's it?
No, hold on one sec. I just want to get to
Wait,
the
I
end.
said we're done with that guy.
What?
I drafted a good 10
Okay,
times
off.
that time.
Off. I mean, total spending. Dude, that is not paid to put 11%, more than 11% towards bull.
Yeah.
Bull.
So I work from 8 to 5. So I have like, I guess 3 hours.
Oh, he does the sew thing too. So
Yeah.
listen.
Stores don't close after 5.
Yeah, so my 18th birthday, I had to go to the ER. So when I learned about it, I talked to my mom about it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew my dad. He was Tony the Tiger.
Wow. I mean, I need to see that guy. I need to talk to him.
Yeah, was that Barry White? What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah, Bob's next gig said that I think that people play Battleship.
I know.
They should. I mean, they should do games like that. Operation.
Guys, that's
changing
video
everything.
games when he was younger. That's a video game to Bob, all right? You can't goof on the guy for that.
Yeah, Rock'em Sock'em Robot. I'll fucking make a fortune on there.
Yeah.
Soak my Battleship.
Bo Beardington, one of John's loyal donators, member here for 7 months. I don't know how John feels about that. Shuli, which was the biggest emergency? The one where you skipped Ronnie's wedding or this weekend's live show? Thanks. Wow. I mean, it's a great question, Bo. One, Israel was attacked, and the other one, my daughter was attacked. Both are very near and dear to my heart. So I don't know. I would probably put my kid first, but both were a bit of bummers, my friend. Thank you for the question. Now we know what Hackride looks like. Oh, with the voice, the demon. Shout out to Hackride. His Patreon's up and running. Go support Hackride. And when it comes to pranking your buddies, this one, I think, crosses the line. This guy got bored, so he started throwing random hair ties into his coworkers' trucks, which is no big deal until your wife gets in your truck and finds some chick's hair tie in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you might as well just leave her head in there.
Hey, might as well. Look at him. Just
be
throws
as
it
mad.
in, open, toss it. What an asshole. I could see Mike doing this too, by the way. Oh, on the handle? That's the worst.
Whoa.
I just thought, what a dickhead. And they're like, whose is this? And you're like, I've never seen that before. And they go, sure.
Julie would try to do his hair with it and tie it up.
I know. I'd be like,
it's mine.
It's my headband. Give it to me. I wear it for basketball coaching. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you know how many 10-year-old girls that guy had to kill to get all those hair ties? It's not an easy prank.
The most fun we ever had when we were, what is that? Born Wrong Again.
Look at us.
I love that.
I like it.
The best thing when you had the old pickup trucks, you know what I mean, where you didn't have, you just had the row of seats when you remember that? We used to go in there, my friend would be driving, I'd sit at the end, somebody would have to sit in the middle, and then once we started getting there light, I just ducked my head down so it looked like they were riding bitch, and everybody, it was just, we had so much fun.
There was a streaker at the Super Bowl. This guy ran onto the field in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course. Somebody made that bet.
Well, that turns out that was the guy who made the bet. He was one of the guy who's streaked made the bet at the sports book at a offline sports book or whatever, online sports book, and he ended up winning, but not as much as people think he did. But he ended up winning, I think. Yeah. People were saying that it was like he won $1 million from him. Like they're not paying this dude off $1 million. He shows up in the outfit he streaked with. He's with his ticket. He's like, "Here you go, pay me." Told you it would happen. I think that's a little insider action. We found the woman of Zen's dreams. She's here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. It's a woman made out of pot roast.
Close. Check it out. Look at this.
Oh, that's my worst. That's my worst nightmare. I want a girl who doesn't eat.
Oh, please. What you meant? She's showing you up at dinner?
No, it's just like, no, what's she gonna do? Eat all my food? Oh, that's great. Look at that. Wow.
What technique?
Yeah. She didn't have to tie her hair up for that.
I've seen Anthony do this last part. In person. Ready? I've seen that.
Suck on the tablecloth.
World record burrito eater.
Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I do after I dump. I make sure it's all gone.
I'm sitting there with a stopwatch going, let me see. All right, and stop. I thought that was nice.
That's pretty wild. And she's, I mean, not just the fact that she's Latin makes it sexy that she can eat a burrito that fast. But I had a lot of practice. I think I can beat her in that.
I'm sure you could. It's also good if you don't like going out to dinner. If you take her out, you don't have to be there but about 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I don't think you can beat her. I think you would go long on eating that.
Yeah, right.
Like, do an extra 10 minutes or 5 minutes is what.
Is he still eating it? What the fuck? Get him off, Mike.
I'm at 16. I need 14. I won't go on.
The server walks by the table, looks at Zen, and goes,
yeah. So Mike was doing in the back. Mike was in the back going like this. And I said, "You want me to go more?"
Yeah, Mike knows how to get me going. He comes back and he goes, "How long is he supposed to do?" Like a slow voice. Like, I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "I go 20," and he goes, "He's almost at 30." What?
See, it went from he's over 30 to he's almost at 30. Give me a fucking
No,
break.
he said 27 to 30, Mike said.
Oh, no. Yeah. Mike's a fucking liar.
Yeah, welcome to the team. I mean, what do you want?
No, the bitch was eating a salad the first date, and then that's what happens after like the first 2 or 3 dates. Then she's just fucking throwing a whole burrito down your throat. All you women are like that.
Yep. 1 minute you don't fart, next minute you're taking a fucking shit right in front of us. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with you, broads? Say hello to my favorite rapper currently these days, Isaiah.adhd over on Instagram. I highly suggest you follow this kid. He is something else. There's nothing like this guy. Nothing. And I've heard them all. Check this kid out.
I'll be dropping bars like I be eating these meals. Can't wait to get rich and live on top of the hills. All I gotta do is point the finger at my homie Steve for a kill. All I gotta do is say get in the backseat, knows it drill. Sure, you know, when I run up on her, she get blurry. You drop like a ham sandwich. Sure, you know I like a bandwich.
Why is he wearing Vince's shirt?
Can you do this in Huntington Beach, Zen, please?
Sure.
I mean, governors or
you can do it for 30 minutes.
Can I?
I love this comment, bro. You need to hit the gym so bad. Why do you always wear shirts that are four times too small for you? Hey, listen, man. Everybody's jealous of an artist who's got some shit, you know.
DJ Autism. Hey, he's like my eyes are up here. My eyes are up here.
Kid's doing it. This news from around the sports world. UFC former heavyweight champ and legend Chuck Liddell. Mm-hmm. You guys know Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
He's on Conor McGregor's yacht, and check out what happens. He's feeling good.
What the fuck?
Good for him.
He fell in the water. Now they got to go get him.
Let me show you one of my impressions of Bob's tea bags. He's gone. They think he's dead. Oh, there he is.
He can't even get him up. Another guy had to jump in the water to help him.
Watch the dog piss on him.
This fall's great. Whoa! Whoa! It's like when Jeff fell and hit the elevator.
He got a little beefy since his.
He's
UFC
retired,
days.
you know.
Yeah, well, you know.
What are you gonna do? You know.
When did you retire then?
What's your excuse? Yeah.
I'm doing it for the show. Hey, everybody.
Hey, check me down. I bet he's got great blow. That guy's a legend. I should give him a call. Blow an anal. Hit me up. Yeah. You hear about this? Here's another little gem. Bob, my prediction is you will love this. Let's check it out.
What is it?
Check it out.
I know.
Filthy McNasty Saloon.
You can tell the drummer. You can tell the drummer fucking hates that guy because he didn't skip a beat. He's just like.
The best is listen to the sound of the guitar when it hits the ground. You hear it through the amp. It's great.
The name of this band is the Stumbling Wilburys.
The drummer, you gotta see the drummer. He looks at him and just keeps going, just like Zed said. Watch.
They're like, whatever.
Guy kicked their tip bucket across the stage. No money fell out of it. By the way, been a slow week for
He
the
just
boys.
stumbled on stage.
Oh my god. Hey, Dabblers Anonymous has a death pool.
Cool.
Yeah. Real quick, and then we'll get to our guest.
I know we have a death pool, and I'm a little hurt that I wasn't on it.
I have one in my backyard.
The people died who built. People almost died who built it. And Bob almost died.
Oh wow! I'm pretty good at this. I'm only 35 to 1. That means that the odds of the chances are I'm not going to. Carl's got me. Carl's the only one that got me beat. He's going to die of hair poisoning.
5 to 1. Joey C. Stuttering John 10 to 1. Zumox 10 to 1. Melton 15 to 1. Aaron's 20 to 1. Cardiff 30 to 1.
Yeah, I think Chad's a little too high up there. I don't think he.
And Cardiff too. These people clearly haven't met him in real life.
Right.
I think
Yeah, he might be a number one with a
2
bullet.
to 1. No, I'm kidding.
2 to 1. Levy's 35 to 1.
Yeah, I see.
That's
I would go
crazy.
70 to 1.
That's a little crazy. And Carl, 50 to 1. Cancer from frosted tips. They're saying the cause.
What does mine say?
Heart attack, pool drowning. Are the two options.
Okay. Well, how about I have a heart attack and then fall in the pool and then drown?
Yeah, heart attack while in the pool. That's a good one. Heart attack, stroke, suicide, liver failure, crushed by car. Those are for Chad Zumach. John. Heart attack, stroke, liver failure, bacterial infection.
Okay. What does Joey see?
Heart attack, stroke, diabetes, or another stabbing.
Okay.
So that's the stats for everybody. All right.
Carl's brother was at the show on Saturday, and he comes up to me. He goes, "You know who I am?" I'm like, "Yeah, the gene pool in Rochester is like crazy small." I think I can just tell by the way you look that I know who you are.
Hey, so all right. We have a very special guest joining us right now. Yeah, we've known this guy for quite some time. He was a part of the Miserable Men show on Sirius with us, and very happy to have him back on the air with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, one hand against the other makes a great sound for our pal, Twitchels.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, guys?
You look good, Louis.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lou.
Thanks, man.
You got down on your weight again.
I'm working on it.
Nice.
Yeah, you look good too, Bob. Still
I
look
do.
skinny. Yeah. Oh, thanks, bud.
Now,
yeah, you don't look different.
Now, for those of you who may not know, Lewis goes way back with us. He's a comic. He is a actor, musical performer, juggler, ventriloquist, and and he has Tourette's. But other than that, I mean, everything's just fine.
And you're kicking that too. It's almost you can't barely even notice it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to catch up here. Is that Mike? Mike Morse?
Yes,
that is Mike Morse. This is
No,
Anthony.
Mike.
This is Anthony Zenhauser, the bear of the BS show.
Call me the light burner.
Yeah,
Long Zenhauser.
So long.
Do you like Bear or Anthony?
Bear's good.
Bear's good.
Bear's
Very nice.
Yeah, Bear's fun.
Very good. Bobby, I haven't seen you in a little bit, but you haven't changed too much.
No.
What is he grunting at? It's Tourette's, Petey.
Yeah.
That's right. It sounds like Bob in the morning.
Yeah. It's people are just getting adjusted. Yeah, Lewis. Listen, Lewis is a pal. I've known him for a long time. Sweetheart of a kid, and we were talking last week, and I said you got to get back on. You got to get in the mix here. There's a YouTube world out here that would love you, I imagine.
Yeah, the interweb. I feel like an old fart. I've always been that way. I mean, I didn't even get a touchscreen phone until 4 or 5 years ago. I'm just Tourette's and touchscreen don't exactly mix. So it took me a minute to catch up with that. But I'm not on the social media and all that stuff. But I mean, I miss you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a while. So I'm just kind of like in the twilight zone right now. Mike, you look really good. Your face looks younger. Hair looks older. Bob, you look. You still look shitty, so it's good to be consistent. And that's Tourette's for happy to be here. Shuli, you look exactly the same.
Thanks, pal.
You look great, man.
Earthworms don't age.
Right. Julie, you still look like a dirty Jew, like the day I met you.
Gaboo.
It's easy when you have the Benjamin Button disease. It's pretty easy.
You look great. You gained some weight, and you were talking on the phone, and you were saying, you were pitching this like we have to lift you out of like we have to lift you out of the house with a crane,
right?
And you look great.
I mean, last you guys really saw me. Last I was doing shows with you guys years ago. I mean, I was at the peak of my addiction. I was 160 pounds.
Yeah.
30 waist. I'm 300 pounds now, believe it or not. I mean, I'm 6'3", so it's hard to show.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got a D cup. I'm definitely a double D. Every time I tick, my tits jiggle. So
that's gotta suck.
Yeah, it's a constant reminder of my poor choices. But no, I'm getting there. One demon at a time,
Yeah, but you're also a chef now.
Yes. Yeah, 4 years now, going strong here on the island. I live in Ocean City down the Jersey Shore. And it's funny, every time that tick goes off, the servers come up to the window. They think the food's ready.
Pick it up. Order
it.
Have you ever made a presidential salad?
Presidential salad? No, what's that, Bob? I tossed a few salads. I had never made a. Good to have goals.
Hey, as long as you're happy, kiddo, we're happy for you.
Yeah.
I know. In all seriousness, I know that was a big thing for you years ago when we worked together. Is you were torn. You were torn between who you were and what you were supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I always knew cock was on the menu. I just didn't want to talk about it.
Sure. For the record, we always knew as well. We just didn't bring it up.
Sure. Yeah. You get a hot new female intern. I'm like, then you got a new guy. I'm like, who's Johnny? Who's this guy?
Yeah. He was the only one that would get excited when a male intern showed up to help us out.
Oh, man. But no, it was a big deal. I mean, it was like my 9th or 10th special at that point on MTV when I came out officially. Yeah. So I figured just pull the Band-Aid off. But you guys have always known who I am. Hello!
Yeah.
All right. There's no need to yell. Now, what was the first thing you did for MTV? What was the first special?
If I may interrupt, those were the sounds Bob was making when Zen was about 32 minutes in.
When he would get on stage. He's like, hello!
I'm gonna get him some potato chips.
Jump.
I ever tell you,
I'm sitting down, so that's good.
years ago in Vegas, I'm working my weekly gig with Sandy Hackett at that shit comedy club, and his manager shows up, and his manager goes, Sandy, is it cool if I do a few minutes? And Sandy's like, yeah, do 10. And the guy goes up, and he's been up there for over 30 minutes now. And I'm not running the show over there yet. So I go to Sandy, I don't know how you want me to handle this, but he's still on stage. Sandy goes on stage. There's a curtain behind the performer. So Sandy's behind that curtain. They can't see him. And he picks up the mic stand and he slams it on the ground 5 times. You just hear smash, smash, smash. And then the manager's on stage. He goes, you guys have been great. That's my time. I'll see you later. Like he got the message. But 35 minutes in, he goes, who here loves magic? And Sandy goes, enough of this shit. He's done.
Sounds like a great guy.
Yeah. Did you ever go over on stage there, Twitchels?
No, he was good at that.
At Vegas?
Anywhere.
That show? What do you mean?
Have you ever gone long? You ever run the light?
Oh, shit, yeah. No, well, it's usually 10 minutes in before I get my first opening joke in.
Yeah. You got to give him like a window.
You know what the funny thing was when I first moved here, right? Now, picture this. Beetlejuice is just roaming around the neighborhood, okay? Next thing you know, MTV is here filming. Like we were going to do, what was it? Were they going to give us a show? What was that? I don't really remember it.
I finally got my first pilot for my own show, and it was called Lou and Levy, where I move in with Bob, and it's kind of like a modern day Odd Couple, but with addiction and disability. And what do you call it? They passed on us and picked up this. They're like, we're still going to talk to you in the future about another show, but we're doing this new show about these kids down the Jersey Shore, and that ended up being Jersey Shore.
Sure.
So that was before you had. It was me, you, and Beetlejuice and Colin Quinn helping you move your couch up 3 flights of stairs.
Yes.
There's a visual.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That just tells you what little Colin Quinn had going on in his career.
No, man, Colin had a ball with us. Like,
of course. I'm pretty sure Beetlejuice was sitting on the couch. And Bob's just directing. You guys got this. You got to go left. Go left. I've never seen Colin look more frightened.
I mean, Colin's type of guy. They go, Bob's like, I got a guy with Tourette's. Can you help him move a couch? Colin's like, yeah, I'm there. That's a fucking dream.
Sure, Bob. No problem.
All right, I'll read super chats. Don't yell at me. Can't stay and play, but wanted to wish Reels a belated happy birthday.
Hey,
happy birthday, Reels,
Reels.
yet again. Thank you, Dave. Worked in a deli. My Band-Aid fell in the fries. Yuck.
That's fair.
Yeah. Bob, I exited after the bathroom guys and wives after the show. The guys snuck off to the bar when they saw you were roasting them. Ladies weren't happy.
It was so funny. I don't care.
Give this guy a show ASAP. Yes, Big Daddy, big fan. Zen's entire set just finished uploading after 14 hours. It's available now for the members of the Vince the Lawyer YouTube channel.
That was a $5 one. Holy shit.
Bob, tell dues payer to play video of hype. Nah, I'm not doing your fucking lame stage shit. Go play it on your own show. But thank you for asking. So now what's going on? You're at a really nice restaurant now. What about? I keep thinking he has something he wants to say, but it's just ticks.
This is the only fucking disorder that causes you to interrupt yourself. I'm sorry.
What about stand-up? Have you thought about doing that again?
Oh, dude, it's like it never stopped. I mean, well, it stopped, but I never stopped writing. And 7 years of my sobriety now. I'm ready, man. I got the itch. I'm ready to get back on stage.
Cool.
Still inside actor in the union. I've had a few projects, working on some things, nothing worth mentioning yet, but it's been there. But now I'm like, I got really far into my sobriety. Grew the tits, haven't seen my dick in 3 years, and the weight became like an issue. I'm like, I gotta wait till I lose weight. I'm just done. Like I'm in a good place, and I'm ready to get back to it. That's why when I called you, I know I did a couple of these like in the past few years, but like this is awesome, man. I miss you guys. So it's either shit or get off the pot, So I'm ready, man.
Yeah, like his dad is real cool. Like his dad loves. He's always saying, "You and Lewis, you and Lewis, you Lewis and Colin."
Yeah.
He used to live. He lived here for a little bit. He had to live here for a little bit. I forget why, but something happened where you moved in here. And like it sounded like he would sleep on the couch or something. It would be like bird noises and that stuff all night. And like he went to put his jacket in like a closet, and he just pulled it right off the hinges because he doesn't know. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's it. You gotta go. I can't. He's wrecking the house.
What pissed me off was Bob has always had at least 6 to 36 dogs, and he trained them to imitate my tics. I know he did. Now, let me tell you, I know that's just a dog noise. They're just dogs. They're barking. I would go, the dog would go, ruff, ruff, and I would go, and the dog would go, I'm like, what asshole has that much time where they're going to train dogs to fucking imitate someone with a disability? Which is also why I love him.
LeBron used to do it. Tyler still does. You ever hear him screaming? Like, that's LeBron doing that noise.
I think they just thought you were communicating with them. I think they were just communicating with you in a way, having a bit of a conversation,
It's like the dog the Twitch whisperer. God bless.
The Twitch whisperer. So, what's the social life like? Any dating going on? What's going on?
Well, it's rough. Not to get too much of a downer. Mom was sick for years on dialysis. May she rest in peace. We lost Mom a year ago. She's out of pain. They were living in Oregon, but I mean, I've been here alone 7 years, getting my life together, building a life, and the game plan was always to have my father, who just turned 77 yesterday, pushing 80. God bless him.
Happy birthday, tell him.
Yeah, definitely. And he moved in when Mom passed this year. So it's me and my senior citizen father in my little 2-bedroom apartment here on the island. So, and he wears a scarf that my mom gave him, and he never takes the scarf off. He's hilarious. It's like his homage to her, and so. Even in the middle of July, he's got this long scarf. It's getting to the point. We try to watch it, but it's all cruddy. So it's like talk about a modern day out couple living with my pops here. But to answer your question, it's hard to get ass, when I'm in the back bedroom trying to suck dick, and the guy's like, "Who's your daddy?" I'm like, "It's the old guy with the scarf in the living room."
Yeah, keep it down.
What's that got to do with anything? Yeah, it's tough. But no, I'm living life. Life's good.
Sounds like it.
So do you ever do Gaboo anymore? That was my personal favorite.
It's weird. It's like I can't force them. I mean, obviously nerves, stress, anxiety, and caffeine are huge triggers. So that's why when I used to do Opie and Anthony or Miserable Men and all this stuff, I mean, I would kind of get amped up.
Today?
Today I had a couple double shots, those little cans. Yeah, the Starbucks. But I get up early, man. I'm starting my day early and you get the caffeine going. But I'm reading. Oh, you got little things here. See how technically inept I am with back post. So if people type in these things, they type in it.
Yeah, there's people that can send just regular chat messages. Then they can super chat and donate. But this one asks, Twitchels did the Cowardly Lion on O&A, right?
Yeah. That was my favorite role I've ever done in theater. I'm frightened. I'm Dorothy. Why am I twitching so much? You have to stop me.
Now, hey, I don't know when the impression ends and when it's really him. That's the thing. I have a friend named Shawnee who also has a stutter. He doesn't have Tourette's. He has a stutter, but it goes in a high pitch octave. question: are you a conspiracy theory guy? Because I feel like there's a show you'd be great on with Shawnee. You and Shawnee discussing conspiracy theory.
I believe anything is possible. I don't like to look at something point blank and just say, okay, I'm going to take it for what it is. I think everything is an onion; it's got layers to peel. So yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to sure.
I like something. John North Jersey says, "Is that an impression or a seizure?" Which we love you. You need to be a weekly thing. Look at that. See?
Oh, you guys are sweet.
Well, I think we can hire this guy to do like world news. Just to kind of show you like when something really crazy is happening in the world. He just amps it up.
Yeah,
I'd like to moderate the Republican Democratic national debate.
I like Zen's idea of like the crazier the news story, we give it right to Twitchels, and he out crazies the news story.
Yeah.
They go, yeah, that mass shooting was nuts, but did you hear the guy reporting it? I mean, unbelievable.
And Lewis, that doesn't go away when you're sleeping, right? Like, because I remember I used to do the birds noises and that shit all night.
Right, and I know when we were on the road a lot, people used to say I would coo in my sleep. I don't know if it's necessarily like I would go. A couple times I've woken myself up ticking. Again, it all depends on my mental state at that time. But even like in my past relationships, I get really nervous. I've gotten to the point where I would sneak out of the bed, or I don't like sleeping with anyone because I'd start kicking real bad because I know I'm keeping them up. And but yeah.
Aku asked, did Twitchels make amends with cousin Ed?
Oh my God, it's so weird doing this for so long. Like that's like what, 20 years ago?
These people remember everything. They remember
people make a career of 20 years ago. They talk about it all the time.
let me tell you something about Cousin Ed. Cousin Ed is in my opinion, I don't know now because I'm not really on top of everything as far as radio and whatnot and who's doing what, who's where. One of the best of the best in the business. I love Cousin Ed on WYSP in Philadelphia. We gelled so well, and he really got me my start on radio to the point where it was Twitchel's Tuesday on YSP, WYSP every Tuesday in Philadelphia. And then Opie and Anthony happened because of the Christmas Story guys. I know it's a whole backstory, but I'm very good friends with Scotty Schwartz, who was Flick in A Christmas Story. He got his tongue stuck on the pole. He was in that movie he starred with Richard Pryor.
Did he ever get his tongue stuck on your pole?
No, but I tried, but he doesn't roll that way.
You got a double talk there.
Wait, he ended up doing porn too for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. He was like the guy that was acting in the porn. He played the chauffeur or like the pizza delivery guy.
Oh, so he did Bob's roles on porn. Bob's the only guy who did an actual part in a porn and didn't have sex. Amazing.
But he also starred in The Toy with Jackie Gleason and Richard Pryor, big child star in the 80s. So I was doing a Christmas Story event, and we got on Opie and Anthony, and then Scotty hooked it up, and they said, you guys got to have him on. And then I started doing Opie and Anthony. Now, Cousin Ed he just seemed a little, not put off by it, but like, next thing you know, I'm doing more and more of their show, and I hate that shit. That's the one thing I hate. I mean, I'll do this show, I'll do that show. I don't like taking sides. Funny is funny. You do what you do because you love to fucking do it. I don't like taking sides and people getting their taint caught in a fucking So I'm not about that. But we kind of fell off, and I think that had something to do with it, that I was doing other shows too. But let me tell you, he was the best of the best. And how is he? Is he alive? Is he still doing radio? What's Cousin Ed up to?
He's cousin dead now.
He's cousin dead.
No, I don't know. I don't.
You're fucking with me, right?
No, I don't know.
Okay, God. My heavens!
Nikki gifting 1 membership to the Shuli Network.
That's some wet ass pussy.
Very nice. This guy is great. Weird as hell, but great. Thank you. Twitchels and Shawnee show, 1 hour, presented in 3.5 hours. Hey, Shuli, put this guy in the fourth row. Matt wants you to be our announcer on the show. That's where a lot of announcers sit. Jump. Painkiller wants you.
Come on.
Janet, the evil lawyer. Sorry, I could never stand Twitchels when he was on O&A, and I can't stand him now. Super annoying. I'm sorry, but I've been battling a terrible flu for a week, and I don't need this shit now.
Yeah, Janet, you're the reason why I suck cock and vagina's evil. So
we got ourselves a ball game, baby. Funny is funny, but Tourette's is really funny. Now, you've done gigs. You've performed at the Tourette's convention or something?
Oh, dude, I mean, I was doing stand-up. My first show was at the New York Improv, and I started touring with you guys, opening for Artie. I done Caroline's on Broadway. It's not just the ticks. I've studied what I do, and mainly I can't tell you how much I learned from you, Bob, and Shuli, and of course Colin. And so I don't give a fuck. I don't try to prove myself. People don't usually realize that I'm a stand-up comic until they come to the show, and I'm crushing out a 4,000 seat theater, opening for you guys and Artie. And I never cared to try to become a headliner. I've done it before, but and to answer your question before, Shuli, you asked if I've ever gone over my time. Bob will tell you, you guys know, I was always tight or early. I wanted to get on, get it done, and just get backstage and try to calm down. Because after a 20-minute, 30-minute set, my tics, I mean, my tics are just berserk. So it fucks with the head. So I love doing it, and I want to get back into it. But yeah, you never have to worry about me going long.
So you're saying you're a professional.
Right. Even though your brain is forcing you to say things you don't want to say, you still find a way to finish on time and do exactly what you're
Mike's
told.
smirking.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
I feel like some people should take notes about that. Yeah.
I got it right here. I said, always be on time.
You got to end it with that.
Knock.
Knock.
I'm not done with Janet, the lawyer. Does she have a brother? I'm just curious.
Janet, let us know if you have a brother. Now, I was asking, you performed in front of other people. You performed in front of an audience with Tourette's. What's that like?
Dude, it's insane. I've done the National Tourette Syndrome Association's national conference. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people with Tourette's all in one hotel. It's insane.
You got to give me tabs on. You got to tell me when the next one is.
It's like Def Comedy Jam in there.
It's like I forget I have Tourette's. I forget because the people who don't have Tourette's are like the weird ones. We're like, who's this fucker that can sit still? Loser. Total loser. You can successfully eat soup. What a loser.
Show off.
Fucking
show offs. Yeah,
But it's great, man.
You still do those events, those Tourette's events? Because we know a guy with a headband that screams the N-word on stage. Probably fit right in.
Great. He'll bring the house down.
Wait, Bob's wearing a headband? What? I love doing that stuff, though, because people with Tourette's, when we're around other people who have Tourette's, we feed off of each other our tics. It's like we're triggers. So it's really weird. It just gets more chaotic. But, I always tried to have a educational side about it, too. That's why I wrote the kids' book. That did really well. Little Twitching Timmy, the turtle with Tourette's. And I speak at schools about Tourette syndrome all over the country. But I miss that stuff, but it's something I want to get back into. I'm exhausted, too. Is that Senior Nasuni?
Yeah. I was going to say, how do you think he feels? You're exhausted.
Yeah, try going in the car with him for 2 hours.
Try moving a couch with this fucking guy. Did John come after Bob delivered the pizzas? Did John
come after Bob?
Porno reference.
Oh, porno. Hey, Just Kristen, member for 1 month. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you.
I remember Colin used to be around a lot back then, right? Like he used to come down and make a trip. He loved your dad too, remember?
Oh, he was awesome.
Yeah.
Whenever I would do Miserable Men, and I had to do either working on a TV show or a pilot with MTV the next day. I was doing like a bunch of stuff back then, and he would let me crash on his couch. So so I could still do Miserable Men and do this and that. And I was always afraid I was going to keep him up at night in his little apartment in New York. But he was just more than just a mentor. He was a great friend.
Yeah.
I remember the one time when I just got done doing Miserable Men with you. I had to leave early. You guys were still on air. Colin had came on earlier. I left to go to his apartment, and it was pouring rain. It was just, dude, by the time I got up to the doorman, up to the elevator, I was drenched, completely drenched in water. And Colin opens the door, and I just start twitching. And like a dog, I'm just shedding water all over his apartment. And there's like a little picture of him and Robert De Niro, like, and he's picking it up. He's like, "Hey, Twitch, welcome." He's wiping off his photos. He's like, he's great. I miss him. Awesome.
Yeah. I got to see him at the Stress Factory. He did the early show. I was doing the late show, and he was coming out, and I seen him, and it was just so good to see him again.
I'll hit up Colin. Let's see if we can get him on a BS show, reunite him with Twitchels. He'd love to see Twitchels again. I know it.
Yeah.
Twitchels is way funnier than Stuttering John. No shit.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. This guy has actual Tourette's and gets 75 views. Balin Dupree fakes it and gets 50 million.
Wow.
Now, this Balin Dupree, she's pretty popular. What is she faking it? Some people are saying that she's faking Tourette's.
I'm not sure who Balin Dupree is. Like I said, I'm really kind of out of touch with all that stuff. I know Alyssa from another question and answer I skimmed over earlier. The first MTV show is True Life I Have Tourette's. And on that show, it was featured myself and Alyssa, who had really bad. She actually got the deep brain stimulation surgery to try to help with the tics. And then the BMX bike rider, Jeremy something, who they call him Twitch, famous BMX bike rider. And
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his last name.
Jeremy Steinberg or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the only one I know. And I knew there was a Tourette's guy for a while. But yeah, you can tell like when those type of things happen, and you can tell when it's a performance when they're faking it and they just try to. I am who I am. I have to live with this every day. I do what I do because I love to do it, as far as the comedy and all that. But success just followed on its own. I don't really have to be pretentious and push the Tourette's that factor. So I did hear something about there was a girl going around, and it's very, very popular. But those are fads. They come and go. This is something I have to live with.
I'm going to play this for you. You tell me your hunch, your best guess. Is this real or fake? All right. This is Balin Dupree. Okay.
Hi guys. Don't mind my voice. Go fuck yourself. I don't like the name Mike.
Me either.
Tweedledee. Want it up. Fuck men. Give me a second. I am very sick currently. Very, very sick. And what I'm experiencing, which probably, this is so cute. Look at that. What I'm experiencing is probably what a lot of other people with Tourette's experience when they're sick. Fuck men.
Lewis said that too.
Yeah, but it was more of an invitation when he said it.
It's not a tick. It's my way of life.
I mean, I can't even hear her because you're ticking nonstop. So I'm having a hard time buying that. Look, far be it for me to say who's fake and who's real, but there's a big difference, and I'm sure there's levels to Tourette's, right?
Oh, sure. And I was going to say, like Bob and you can testify, and anyone that really knows someone with Tourette's, there are times where you can see me and I'm hardly twitching at all, and I'm calm, and then out of nowhere, it's something could trigger it, and then I'll have like a 5-minute fit, and then it could calm down. I mean, I can't determine whether or not this young lady, beautiful young lady, by the way, has Tourette's or not, just based on this clip. I mean, I could tell you that I think some of it looks a little forced, but again, I mean, who am I? You really have to live it and be around it to know it. But what does she do? Is she like what are they called? Influencer people or whatever? Like what
I guess she's all over social media. She was recently just on Chris Cuomo's show and told him to go fuck himself. But not like angry. It was just a tick. But he had her on because people are claiming that she fakes this. I think is one of the reasons.
And
Well,
Louis, when you act, he can act, and you know what I mean. He can do it because it's different. You know,
well,
like
yeah,
it's,
it's that's a good point,
how
Bob.
do you control it?
It's weird. It's like Jim Eisenreich for the Philadelphia Phillies. He
Yeah.
had really bad Tourette's, and when he was up to bat, or even in the infield, that's something about that creative focus. It doesn't necessarily go away, but you're able to completely just focus and hone in where it's able, like even right now, if I just try to like pick something and talk about it, like Mike, I'm looking at your hair right now. Your hair is very slick. Mike Morse, your hair slicked back. It's gray. It's great. Now I'm focused. See how I was able to like not tick while I'm focusing. Right. But and when you're acting, you're prepping, you're going over it, and you're really putting a lot of time. But when I'm with you guys right now. I'm me. I'm talking about 100 different things with you. So my ticks are going to come out naturally, especially when you talk about the Tourette's. And I tick more. Ask anybody with Tourette syndrome. When they're talking about the ticks, it's almost like if you keep thinking about scratching your nose, you keep talking about it, you're eventually going to get the urge to scratch your fucking nose. So keep in mind, Tourette syndrome is a neurological disorder. It's a mental disorder. And, you know, that's my doctoring as far as, you know, I explain it. But, yeah, I wouldn't wish anyone to live a minute in my head. That's for sure.
The online, there's Tiger Lily. The online Tourette's people seem to always conveniently scream X-rated and insulting stuff. This guy has genuine. Yeah, so
there's all different kinds, Louis.
There is, but never once. A lot of them scream the N-word.
Yeah. Now there is something called even I mess it up. I've known it.
And
for
don't
years.
say it. But
No. Coprolaria is the technical term for the foul language, the inappropriate phrases. So let me just try to explain this to you. Tourette syndrome is a neurological disorder. Our brain is miswired. When we know what word not to say. Almost all people with Tourette's have OCD as well, obsessive compulsive disorder. Tourette's, OCD, they go hand in hand.
Right.
Our brain is telling us not to say the word more than ever. So the more we know not to say it, the more we're getting that compulsion to say it. Mm-hmm. But only, I think it's 5% of people with Tourette's, like a very small group that have severe coprolaria. Most people with Tourette's, it's vocal tics, it's grunting, spasms and twitches. Those are the more common tics.
Yeah, most people don't have the cool one, you're saying.
Right.
I always say I don't have the cool Tourette's.
I like that it's 5% of Tourette sufferers, but 100% of them have a YouTube channel that's screaming
And the more I twitch, the more my hair gel is coming out.
I like it.
Getting all over the place here. So give me I'm starting to look like Mo.
Hey, Bo Beardington gifted a membership here. Thank you, Bobo. Hey, penis. Don't drag my brother into this. He's normal. He isn't like me. He's not long for this Dabbleverse and Whackpacker world.
But he's single.
Is he single? That's the question. Yeah. Man, imagine getting scared and your Tourette's goes away like hiccups. Also, I can just imagine Bob getting a handful of sugar and hearing, yeah. We used to do that all the time.
Look at him all the time, like he'll make that noise, and I'm like, "What?" Like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We have a soundbite of Bob having Tourette syndrome in the back, don't we?
I'm in the towel. I'm all wet.
Oh, Louis, I don't know if you know, I've had a cooking show for the last few years.
Oh my God! Do we have to? Now we gotta hold on. Now I gotta
bigger. Make it bigger. Don't make it bluer.
Wait, Bob, you say you've had a cooking show for the past few years?
Yes.
Yes.
You cooking?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, and I'm great at
Hold on, let me get you a video here. What do you guys want to watch?
Chicken.
Meatballs.
Deer loaf's the best.
Deer loaf is the best. You're right. Deer loaf is the
This was when I was a little bit. I might have still been on a lot of Xanax and stuff then.
All right, you tell me. Based on your chef skills, this guy's a real deal chef. You tell me what you think of this cooking show here. All right, here we go.
Welcome to.
All right. He may have been on Xanax at the time.
In Bob's world, that's just a Tuesday.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Kitchen. I'm Bob. We cook so you don't have to. Tonight we're going to make deer loaf. You know what deer loaf is? It's deer meat, but you also have to have fresh garlic cut up. As you can see, I'm cutting it up right now.
Now, real quick, the cutting of the onions and the garlic. I mean,
Wait, can you scroll back to the very beginning of just the picture of Bob? Wait, who's the lesbian with this cooking show? I'm curious. My God. I feel more attractive than you right now. Rough day, huh?
Yeah. After tonight, we're going to make deer loaf. You know what deer loaf is? It's deer meat, but you also have to have fresh garlic cut up. As you can see, I'm cutting it up right now. My onions, got to cut them up.
He's handling the knife, shimmying the garlic like he is cutting up a Xanax. Like he's not chopping. He's like I could picture a Visa card in his hand and he's scraping and putting a line together. Okay, I'm enthralled so far.
I love it.
Oh, I'm not going to use these ones here. Leave them there. I'm going to put them into, follow me, put them into a hot pan. See, oh, listen to that sizzle. The sizzle is the jizzle, motherfuckers. See that? Look at that. You hear that? Right after this, we're going to brown this up a little. You know what? Why leave this one here? Let's put it in. Right now, I'm going to get the meat. I'm going to beat it. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to saute. We're going to put things together, and then we're going to be back. Now I am going to crack an egg. It's very simple. Egg, crack, pull it apart. Okay, you throw it in there. Don't really need to mix.
I think Bob's like, I'm going to film a cooking segment. Leave the radio on as loud as possible in the background.
He had money on that game.
Yeah, listen to Philly sports talk radio in the background.
I love how he says to the camera guy, "Follow me," as he just turns.
Meanwhile,
doesn't go anywhere.
The camera guy is his wife. She's got no choice. She has to follow.
You're going to put in some breadcrumbs, mozzarella cheese, some parsley, salt, Parmesan, everything you want. A little this, a little that. Yeah, throw it in there. And a little bit of sauce, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. Maybe it'll make it a little softer and that stuff. Then we're going to get the meat. As you can see, it says deer burger, but we're not going to use it as burger. We're going to use it as loaf.
That's how he starts his letters. Deer burger.
Now, deer burger. Now, have you ever cooked deer before? And is that normal looking deer meat? Because I'm not familiar with it.
I've never worked with venison per se. Like that actually looks like a brick of hash that Bob's had in his house for quite some time. That was during the Miserable Men days. The closer I look, no. I don't know what to say. I mean, Bob is obviously to cooking like I am to gymnastics. So,
or play-by-play of gymnastics.
Correct. There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a mix. I'm gonna mix. Beat the meat. I'm gonna beat the meat.
I'm gonna beat this meat like it owes me onions.
You gotta beat the meat.
There's so many onions in there.
Oh, that's so good. You know, when it goes between like that. And I did wash my hands.
It's hurting Lewis to watch this happen. If he's go, oh!
Imagine all the meat that got stuck under that ring. That's probably.
I noticed I had my ring on.
It's a snack for later.
It's probably in the dog chain around his neck.
Yeah.
This is a Corona loaf of
Corona
deer loaf. And next coming up, we're going to start it up and get it going for you. We'll be right back. Bob's Kitchen. We cook so you don't have to. Now, drizzle a little. I like to do it with a signature R-E.
Now, Lewis, I've always said, what's the
Okay.
point in putting ketchup on if that's all the ketchup you're going to put on it? Right?
It's true. It's true. I like to make sure I can taste every little bit of the goodness when I put the meat in my mouth. So you got to make sure that you spread it thoroughly and make sure. Some even do like sandwich layers. So you actually have the ketchup or whatever sauce you have in the middle. This way you're tasting every little bit of every little thing when you put it in your mouth. You're tasting the onion, you're tasting the ketchup. But a lot of people don't do the ketchup. They'll do the gravy.
Right.
I'm old school. I mean, for me, it's sentimental. My mom always did it with the ketchup. So, but yeah, that's delicious. Very good. I'd rather have heartburn from cock than whatever the fuck he's making.
I love this. Bob's next show. This Tourette's guy is spazzing so much, his hairstyle is actually changed.
Started in the 50s, I'm now in the 70s.
Oh, Jesus.
There. Now, look how beautiful that is. This is deer meat. This is not like other meat. This is deer. So I'm going to do with the deer meat. I'm going to throw it in the oven. We're going to put it on 375 until it's ready. There's no set time. When it looks like it's ready, it's ready. Stay there. Now we'll be right back.
Jesus, is he quacking? Pay attention to the video. Don't worry about the guests. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Bob's Kitchen. Remember, we cook so you don't have to. We'll be right back after this with the finishing dish. You're going to love it. Earloaf.
I cannot wait to pull Lewis's isolated microphone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are there any specific words or phrases that get you? I know back in the day, the jump thing was big, but is there anything in conversation that will get you to start ticking?
Nothing per se. The word jump is associated greatly with my OCD. So sometimes I can control it, but for the most part, whenever I hear the word, I obviously have the compulsion to jump. I'm sitting now, so that helps. But no, it's like I said, the only real thing. I mean, like I said, just the high anxiety, nerves, and caffeine are the biggest triggers. Arguing, like me and Bob, like my tics would go berserk whenever he would, whenever he would start bickering with me. And sometimes I feel like he was doing it on purpose, especially when I was living.
You think?
Especially when I was living with him. I mean,
Right.
come on his couch a couple times, suddenly it's an issue, and so he would know how to trigger me more than anyone else. He was very gifted with that. By the way, Bob, in that cooking show, my favorite part was the half-face camera.
Yeah, that's what
angles.
she does.
Well, there's hold on. We didn't even finish it. Let's finish it. I mean, we got to. People want to see the finished product.
Bob's Kitchen.
There's a virus. Nobody's coming around. I mean,
This is the cold open they used to do in the middle of all the cooking shows.
Somebody in the streets and that stuff. I got to cook so people don't have to, because it's ridiculous. My sales have gone down probably 2%, and I got to deal with this stuff. And
I love it. I may have been on Xanax at the time, probably. Hey, Sheckler. Love me some Franklin Sheckler. Go support him. Subscribe. Watching 30 minutes delayed, but salute to Lewis for the O&A and Artie show laughs. No doubt exhausting for you, but still a great listen. I said still a great listen years later.
Oh, I remember when you were on Artie's thing and you were depressed and you go, I'm going to jump out the window. And Artie goes, you can't do it. I go, don't worry. He'll just float down.
Yeah, you guys always got concerned when I would go out on Artie's patio.
I was gonna say Twitchel's is funny on purpose and by accident, while Johnny Slobs is only accidentally funny. But I think it's unfair to compare the two. Twitchel's has my respect, seriously. Yeah.
Thank you, Toby. Appreciate that.
Oh, wait till he does an Uncle Rico with us. You think John's upset now? Wait till Twitchel starts goofing on him.
Yeah, we got to do a miserable man with him and Mark.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Twitchels, I hope you're ready. We're about to plug you into some shit, pal.
Oh man, sounds like fun. I'm thrilled.
And we're gonna be in New Jersey next month.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we're gonna be in
Pleasant.
Point Pleasant, Uncle
Oh,
Vinny's.
you doing Uncle Vinny's? Oh,
Yeah, that's not far for you.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, you're invited. Come down.
Yeah, come down after the show.
I don't know.
You're gonna be the light to get Anthony off stage. Come down.
Yeah, come down to a quick set.
You just hear from the back. You just hear in the back. There you go. That's my time, guys. I gotta go. You've been great.
How about some magic? There we go.
I'll drink a Red Bull 5 minutes before he's supposed to be off stage.
There you go.
To make sure.
Back to Bob's kitchen. Look, we have dinner. This earlobe is.
All right, Lewis. Thoughts?
I wish I had none, but they're racing through my head.
Enough said. Enough said. We got it. We got it.
Yeah.
We know exactly what you're
We all reacted the same way too.
Hey, I got to get ready. I got to go to the chiropractor, and I don't have to go Wednesday, but I have to get in at 11:15. But
Okay, today is Monday. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
After-
last time you said you had to go to the chiropractor, you got off early and then realized it was the next day.
Yeah, but now I know. So
Now you know. So
yeah,
you know
check
today's
out
Monday.
Levyverse and Perry Carvel live today at 1 or 12, I think. And love you, Lewis.
Love you, Bobby. I just gotta say real quick, after watching your cooking show, I wish my ailment was blindness instead of Tourette.
You're an asshole. All right, kids. Love you. I'll see you in the
The
afternoon.
great Bob Levy, ladies and gentlemen. See him
See you,
later
Bobby.
today at 4 o'clock, right back here on the Shuli Network.
His
Hey.
chiropractor appointments are definitely on Tuesdays, right?
Well, I mean, who knows? They change, I think. Maybe
Out of the three, who's in charge of Bob's doctor schedule? Who keeps tabs the most?
not me. Not me. He's got a wife. That's her job.
We
I
know
only
Bob
go-
likes to get the places early, so
Yeah, he likes to-
Monday.
He likes to drink a little bit before the chiropractor. So he like, let's go early and relax. That was always his thing. Hey, Twitchels, where can that's an oh dear loaf. I like that. Where can people follow you? Where can people support you? Find you? Go ahead, plug, buddy.
Nothing to plug, man. I'm poking my head out for the first time in a while. Like I said, I have a Facebookery. I'm not really on it that much, but hopefully that's something that
how's
we
your
can.
MySpace going? Is it
Yeah. So, what do you call it? Yeah, nothing. Maybe that's something you guys can help me with. Create something like the Twitter,
Yeah.
the Instagram, or something just to, keep in touch with you guys. But in the meantime, wherever,
Are you still smoking weed?
Yes, greatly. It's the one thing that helps mellow them out when they get really bad. I'm probably going to light one up right after. So that's why, I mean, I hate to say I'm sober for 7 years because technically I still indulge in marijuana, but I like, that's completely
That's medicine.
medicinal.
Literally
It is.
medicine for
It
you.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on an
100%.
emergency episode of MLC right now. Son of a bitch. Lewis.
But guys, thank you so much for having me. I had a blast. This feels like old
please.
times. And
Great seeing
Open
you.
door. Whatever you need, whatever you want, you let me know. I want to plug you into some more stuff and get you involved in more, and we'll work around your schedule. And it's
Gotcha.
great seeing you, buddy. And give your dad our love. And I love you, pal. Good to see
Definitely.
you.
All
Yeah.
right, good things to come, guys. God bless.
Great. Twitchels, Lewis, and Tanny, everybody. Let him hear it. Come on. Thanks, pal. Love him.
He was
Love
great.
him. That's a guest. That's a guest. Jeaner was cutting off the Just for Men dye job. Yeah. Listen, we're cutting this show off. We got a fun show for you later this afternoon, 4 p.m.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler and all that good stuff. So thank you. First of all, thank you to Twitchels.
Oh, it's great.
for coming by. I mean, great to
Funny-
see him again.
Funny guy too.
Very funny, legit funny. Without the Tourette's, this guy is funny.
For sure.
Definitely, definitely takes it to the next level of funny with him. But he's a
When he
trooper.
starts doing ticks, that's whew.
Yes, exactly. Thank God that guy's gone. Obnoxious. How dare you? You're not even a member. I'm not even going to take that seriously. Oh, Bob. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Anyhow, real quick, bsshowlive.com. Go get some tickets to the live shows. We got Point Pleasant coming up. We got Governors in Long Island coming up. Both are going to be great shows. And then we have May 17th and 18th, Huntington Beach, California. The Rico comedy shows are early Friday and Saturday, and then the late shows are the Rico podcast. My suggestion, just hang out both nights for both shows. The Ricos are going to be different both nights. Different packages, different people sitting in possibly. You know, a lot of people say they want to do it when it gets closer. Some people may get cold feet. So I don't want to announce anybody yet, but we got some cool potential guests that will be joining us. You know, in
John says he wants to be there.
Yeah, and John says he wants to come out.
Of course,
It's not actually It's not actually his fault. I hated when he was on O&A because they would just yell jump, and I hated it because I think he should have told them to go fuck themselves. It was irritating. I hear you. I hear that. Listen, there's a lot of layers, and that's not a fat joke. There's a lot of layers to Twitchel. And he's a good No, I meant for him, fat.
Okay.
Love Twitchels, but his mic is horrible. Yeah, we'll work on it. This is his first time popping back into the scene. You know, he doesn't do this every day, so don't.
I'll get him into a mic guy. I'll get a mic guy for him.
There you go. The Death Star mic. Send it over to him. Thank you, everybody. bsshowlive.com. Thank you to everybody who donated, super chatted, gifted. We appreciate you guys so much. We will be back at 4. Thank you to the boys in the back.
And thanks again to Emmaus Theater for fucking being rock and roll, man. What a great best theater around.
Yeah, and we'll play the Brennan stuff tomorrow, and all of that. Is it? Shuli's not going to Uncle Vinny's. You can't afford the plane ticket. No, I'm trying to get a flight that lands right there in Point Pleasant.
We got receipts, baby. Let's do it.
Thank you, everybody. Bye. We love you, Janet. Peace and love to the chatter.
I'm going to do 10 more minutes, guys. Is that all right?
How dare you? I will. I'll be shaved by 4. And I'll do my face. Hello.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
No money for Melendez.
So what? Wake up. Time to wake
Quack.
up. Bitch, get up. Get up. Get up.
They want you to go long, Larry.